My beloved child, I am your Father in heaven, the one who sees through every detail of your life, from what is hidden in secret to what you reveal outwardly. Today, I come to speak to you about an important matter, one that you must not take lightly, for at this moment, you are standing in a dangerous place. Though you yourself may not yet clearly perceive it, it is because of my deep love and care for you that I must speak and awaken your spirit, so that you do not unknowingly fall into the snare being laid before you. There is a woman living near where you reside, someone with whom you have had conflicts in the past, disagreements that have not truly healed within your heart. You might have thought that everything had settled with time, but my child, I see that within her heart, the wounds and bitterness still linger. And now, those negative emotions are quietly building up, stirring into an intent to harm you. It is not a physical attack, but an assault aimed directly at your reputation and the respect you have long cultivated. You must understand that what is being threatened is not merely your outward image, but also the spiritual foundation and the honor that I have granted you as part of my preparation for your calling. When a person's reputation is slandered, it is not only their heart that is wounded, but doors of opportunity can also be affected. This is precisely what the enemy is scheming, for he knows that if your honor is shaken, you may grow discouraged, draw back, and ultimately miss the great things I am opening before you. My child, I see clearly the intent in this woman's heart. I know she is now connecting with others of a similar spirit, those who have harbored jealousy toward the light within you. Together, they are plotting to weave distorted stories, twisting the truth, and using malicious words in an attempt to diminish you in the eyes of others. These are not merely idle rumors, but an intentional and carefully calculated plan. I speak to you today so that you will not be complacent. Do not think that all of this is just a minor misunderstanding. Do not believe that your silence alone will make everything settle on its own. There are times when silence is wise, but there are also times when alertness and walking in the guidance of the Holy Spirit are necessary to keep yourself from being drawn into a dangerous whirlwind. You must recognize that this is not merely an emotional test, but a spiritual battle that you must face with steadfastness. Your true worth is not determined by the words of others. It is engraved upon the palm of my hand and recorded in my book. No slanderous word can strip away the precious value I have placed upon you. However, I do not want you to take these schemes lightly, for they can cause significant harm if you are not discerning and careful in how you respond. My child, there is no need to react with anger or enter into arguments, nor do you need to justify or prove your worth to those whose hearts are already darkened. Instead, I call you to walk in calmness, with a heart of wisdom illuminated by the Holy Spirit. Let your actions and the way you live be the testimony to the truth upon which you stand. Do not allow provocation to draw you into unnecessary strife, where your strength would be drained and your inner peace lost. Remember the example of Jesus when he stood before false accusations. He did not open his mouth to defend himself, nor did he argue with those who had already resolved to harm him. He chose a holy silence, knowing that the highest defense comes from the Father in heaven. I call you to maintain that same posture. Remain still in my presence. Allow me to be your defender, for my defense is stronger than any human argument. My child, this scheme is not aimed at bringing you to complete ruin, but rather at discouraging you and causing you to hesitate before the great doors I am preparing to open. The enemy knows that if it tarnishes your reputation, It may cause you to doubt yourself, to shrink back, and thus miss out on the great things I have destined for you. But I say to you today, do not let this plan succeed. Know that the peace I give you does not come from favorable circumstances, nor does it depend on the opinions of others. It comes from me alone, the one who never changes, the one who holds your destiny. Even if storms arise and false words spread, you can still stand firm in this peace. Fix your eyes on me, not on the waves of public opinion. Set your heart on my promises, not on the chatter of others. I have gone before you and prepared the way. No scheme can overcome the light of truth that I am covering you with. Listen carefully to my voice in these days. Be sensitive to the leading of the Holy Spirit. Avoid places, conversations, and people that I warn you about. And above all, remain in my presence, where you will receive new strength, fresh wisdom, and supernatural protection to overcome this trial. My beloved child, as you listen to my words today, I know there are uncertainties and silent questions within your heart. Perhaps you are asking, why are such things happening? Why? After all my efforts to live with integrity and sincerity, are there still those who seek to tear me down with lies? My child, I understand your heart. I know that you do not desire conflict, nor do you rejoice in seeing strife arise. But my child, you are living in a world where light and darkness are always in opposition. And as the light within you shines ever brighter, the enemy seeks all the more to stir things up in an attempt to dim it. Understand that not everyone rejoices to see you walk in righteousness, to see you blessed and growing. There are hearts that, unable to deal with their own wounds and envy, have allowed bitterness to take root and have turned it into harmful actions. So it is with this woman. What she is doing does not stem from a complete understanding of you, nor from the truth. It comes from deep inner pain and unhealed wounds within her own heart. Therefore, her actions do not reflect your true worth, but rather the turmoil within her own soul. My child, I do not say this so that you would despise this woman or harbor resentment against her. On the contrary, I want you to see all things from my perspective with compassion and understanding. When you view others through my light, you will not allow bitterness to take root in your heart. For I know that bitterness is one of the most insidious chains. It not only harms the one targeted, but also ensnares the one who carries it. I do not want you to walk that path. You were created by me to walk in freedom, in light, and in peace. Therefore, when you hear slander, when you sense schemes taking shape, immediately bring your heart before me. Do not be quick to react in the flesh. Do not let emotions draw you into a cycle of conflict. Instead, step into the secret place, where I am waiting for you. Offer up to me everything you are feeling. Let me pour fresh oil upon you to soothe the places where your heart is wounded. I will give you comfort that surpasses understanding. I will remind you that your worth is not swayed by the words of men. It is firmly established upon the everlasting love I have for you. My child, remember this. Every time you choose to forgive those who have hurt you, you open another door for my freedom and healing to flow into your life. Forgiveness does not mean condoning what was wrong. It is a spiritual choice so that you are no longer bound by the weight of that wrongdoing. When you forgive, you are setting yourself free from the burden of resentment. You are stepping into a higher place where my peace reigns. And in that place, there is no room for the enemy's schemes. The enemy thinks that if it can wound your heart and discourage you, it can prevent you from entering the new season I am opening before you. But know this, I am with you. I see every scheme the enemy plots, and I am turning it all for your good. What today may appear to be slander or traps, I will transform into lessons, into opportunities to refine you and elevate you to a new level of spiritual maturity. You will see that as you walk through this trial with steadfastness and humility, your heart will be enlarged. You will gain deeper understanding of human nature and sharper discernment. Above all, you will learn to depend on me in all circumstances, rather than seeking validation from people. This, my child, will strengthen your identity in me more than ever before. My child, I also remind you, you are not alone in this battle. Though outwardly you may feel isolated, misunderstood, or unsupported by those around you, I declare that my angels are surrounding and guarding you. I am sending those who are upright, those who carry my spirit, to come and strengthen you in this hour. Open your heart to receive their help. Do not close yourself off for fear of further hurt. As you walk in discernment, I will show you who you can trust. My beloved child, be strong. Do not let what is happening cause you to doubt yourself or to question my love for you. Those words spoken against you are but fleeting smoke. They cannot obscure the light I have placed within you. Keep living uprightly. Continue to do what is good, and keep your heart pure before me. I will be your defender. In the appointed time, I will bring the truth to light. You do not need to carry this battle alone. I say to you, your part is to remain upright and to stay in close relationship with me, and my part is to take care of the rest. My beloved, as you continue to listen to my voice, I know there are hidden questions within your heart. Perhaps you wonder, if I keep my heart upright, if I do not harm anyone, then why do such things still happen? You may ask why. Even as you strive to live a life pleasing to me, there are those who seek to smear you and destroy the peace you have so carefully cultivated. My child, understand this. What you are facing is not because you are wrong or lacking. On the contrary, it is because the light within you is shining brighter and brighter, and the darkness cannot withstand it. What you are going through is not a sign of failure, but evidence that you are walking in the right direction. Remember, in every generation, those whom I have called and chosen have never been exempt from misunderstanding and opposition from those around them. Remember Joseph, to whom I gave great dreams, yet who was hated and sold into slavery by his own brothers. Remember David, anointed as king, yet pursued and slandered by King Saul. And above all, remember my only son, who, though innocent, endured much slander and opposition from those who did not understand. You are not alone on this journey. You are part of the stream of those I am refining to be purer, stronger, and prepared for greater missions to come. When you come to this realization, you will no longer see yourself as a victim. You will no longer be ruled by fear or sorrow. Instead, you will view this challenge as part of the spiritual training I am providing for you. You will understand that the enemy is not targeting you as a person, but rather the calling and purpose I have placed upon your life. And because of this, you must stand firm all the more. Cling tightly to me, and give no room for any lie to take root in your heart. I know that slanderous words, even when you try your best to disregard them, you can still leave invisible wounds in your soul. There may be nights when you awaken with a heavy heart. There may be moments when a whispered word stings deeply. I see all of these things. I witness every tear you shed in silence. But my child, remember this: I have not abandoned you. I record every tear you cry. I listen to every sigh you release. And I am very near to uphold you, to comfort you, and to heal you. You do not need to prove anything to the world. Your true reputation is not found in what others say about you, but in how I see you. When you stand before me, you need no other defense, for I know your heart completely. This is what is enduring, what is eternal. The slanderous words will pass away like the fleeting wind, but your true character, your pure heart, and your love for me will remain and will be rewarded by me on the day of glory. In the days to come, you may hear unpleasant words spoken about you. Do not let your heart be shaken. Do not allow those words to cause you to doubt yourself or to question the path I am leading you on. When you hear such things, return immediately to a quiet place with me. Let me speak to you about your true identity. Let me strengthen your heart with my promises. You will find that when my words resonate in your heart, every other word will fade into insignificance. My child, I also want to remind you that in seasons such as this, humility is a powerful weapon. Do not respond to slander with anger or pride. Let your humility and kindness become a living testimony to the character I am shaping within you. The world may not see the full truth, but I see it, and I will reveal the truth at the appointed time. You do not need to rush or act hastily. Leave it to me. Do not isolate yourself out of fear of being hurt. Continue to love. Continue to do good. Continue to walk in the light. In doing so, you will not only keep your heart in freedom, but you will also become a source of inspiration and encouragement to those around you who are quietly observing you. There are those who are watching how you face this challenge. They are learning from your peace and steadfastness, and I will use you as a living example to display my power. Remember that holiness and the purity of your heart are the most precious gifts I have given you. Do not allow the words or actions of others to defile that. Continue to guard your heart. Continue to love and forgive. And above all, continue to walk in my presence. When you do so, you will witness me move in marvelous ways. You will see that what once seemed capable of harming you will become a platform for me to launch you into even more glorious new seasons. Know this: as you continue to keep your heart at peace and walk in my light, you will begin to realize that the very challenge you are facing is part of the process I am using to refine you. Nothing that is happening is beyond my control. Every slanderous word, every misunderstanding, every doubtful glance from others, I see it all, and I am using it to purify your spirit, as gold refined through fire. Remember, my child, that nothing happens in your life by accident. What you now perceive as adversity or hurt are, in fact, opportunities that I have allowed to lift you to a new level of spiritual maturity. Do not view these events merely through the lens of circumstance. See them with the spiritual eyes I am opening for you. Recognize that through each situation, I am shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and teaching you patience, humility, and compassion. My child, it is precisely in seasons like this that I will teach you a most precious lesson: how to live amidst slander and yet maintain deep inner peace. This peace does not come from having everyone understand you correctly. nor from being able to silence every rumor. It comes from knowing who you are in me, knowing that I love you, and knowing that I hold your future in my hands. When you have this assurance, you will no longer be swayed by the words of others. You will walk in calmness and in a freedom that no one can take from you. Now, I also want you to understand that those who seek to speak ill of you are not your true enemies. The real enemy is the darkness that is influencing their minds. They act not because they truly know who you are, but because they are being led by negative emotions and unhealed wounds in their hearts. Do not allow your heart to be filled with bitterness toward them. Instead, look upon them with compassion. Pray for them, for when you do so, you are stepping into a deeper dimension of love that I desire to teach you. Do you know this? My child, every time you choose to forgive, every time you choose love instead of resentment, you are defeating the true enemy. The enemy wants to see you fall into the trap of bitterness, for when you do, you lose the sweetness of your spirit, the light I have placed within you. But when you choose forgiveness, you keep the lamp of your heart burning bright, and that light will not only protect you, but will also shine upon others still in darkness. I know there are times when you feel weary, when you feel alone on this path. You may look around and see that few understand what you are going through. But my child, I am here. I understand you more than anyone. I am walking beside you with every step, and I declare to you, you are not alone. I have placed around you people of integrity, people who carry my heart, people who will come to strengthen you when you need it. Open your heart. Do not fear being hurt. I will show you who you can trust. In the days to come, I also want you to remain faithful even in the smallest things. Do not let slander discourage you or change the way you live. Continue to do what is good. Continue to speak what is true. Continue to live in humility. I declare to you that this very faithfulness will become a firm foundation for you to step into the new seasons I am preparing. You do not need to worry about how your reputation is affected in the eyes of the world, for I am the one who reveals the truth at the appointed time. There may be those now who misunderstand you, those who have been misled by false words. But my child, I declare to you, the time will come when I will bring everything to light. The truth will be revealed, and those with upright hearts will see and understand. You do not need to hasten to defend yourself. Let me take care of that for you. My child, when you keep your heart pure in this season of testing, you will see me open new doors before you. These will not be doors only in the realm you are currently walking in, but also doors in the spirit new depths in your relationship with me. I will reveal to you facets of myself that you have never known before. You will learn of my faithfulness in new and living ways, and you will taste a joy that no circumstance can take away from you. Therefore, be steadfast. Do not let what is happening cause you to grow discouraged. Hold tightly to me. Let my word be your source of strength each day, and you will see that what the enemy intended for harm, I will turn to good for you. My child, I love you with an everlasting love. I will never forsake you. I will lead you through this season and bring you into a new season of blessing that I have prepared for you. My beloved one, as you continue to guard your heart in peace and walk in my light, I want to remind you that nothing you are going through is meaningless. Every moment of this trial is a part of the process of growth I am working within you. What you perceive as opposition, aslamder, in my eyes are opportunities for your faith to be strengthened and your spirit to be refined more deeply. I am the one who works all things together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. My child, do you know that in every season of testing, I do not only look at how you face the circumstances, but I also examine your attitude. I do not seek outward actions. I look at the motives of your heart, at whether your heart remains tender or becomes hardened. Therefore, do not let your heart grow hard because of the wounds. Do not give bitterness a place in your soul. Keep your heart soft and humble before me. Let my love continue to fill you daily, so that you can love and forgive, even when others are undeserving of it. This is how you reflect my nature in this world. I know there are moments in your heart when you wonder why those who were once close to you, once familiar, you could turn away and speak false things about you. You ask yourself why. After so many years of living with sincerity, you can still be misunderstood, still be wrongly judged. My child, I know that this brings you pain. I know these wounds of the heart can often cut deeper than wounds of the body. But I also want you to understand that it is not because you lack anything. Rather, it is because the clearer the light within you shines, the more the darkness cannot bear its presence. Remember, my child, even Christ himself, when he walked among men, was opposed and misunderstood. Though he had no sin, he too was abandoned by those who once followed him, betrayed by those who once praised him. But he did not allow this to diminish his love. He continued to walk in obedience to the Father, continued to teach, to heal, and to love until the very end. Follow his example. Do not let wounds cause your heart to close. Do not let false words cause you to stop on the path I have set before you. My child, in this season, what matters most is not how you respond outwardly to slander, but what you keep in your heart after all is said and done. If you can come through this season with a heart still full of love, kindness, and forgiveness, then you have won the most important battle. For I do not desire merely to deliver you from outward attacks. I desire that you be truly free in spirit. A person may be vindicated outwardly, but if their heart remains bitter, they are not yet truly free. I want you to enter the fullness of the freedom I have prepared for you. I want you to understand that in this moment, your silence carries more power than 1,000 words of defense. Sometimes the strongest testimony is not what is spoken, but a life lived with integrity, purity, and faithfulness. As you continue to live according to my values, as you continue to walk in love and humility, your very life will become the most powerful witness. People may say many things, but when they see the consistency and uprightness in your life, their hearts will be compelled to reconsider, and at the appointed time, I will bring the truth to light. My child, also remember this: when one door closes, I always have another door ready to open. The relationships you think you have lost today, I will replace with new connections, deeper, healthier ones. The people I will bring into your life in the coming season will be those who truly value who you are, who will love you with sincere love, not for personal gain. Open your heart to receive the new things I am preparing. Do not let old wounds cause you to close yourself off from the good things that are coming. My child, above all else, I want you to remember that you belong to me. Your true identity is not defined by the words of people. It is engraved in the palm of my hand. You are my beloved, a marvelous creation that I formed within your mother's womb. No lie can ever change that. No misunderstanding can ever strip away your true worth. Let this truth be the anchor for your soul in days of storm, and walk in peace, knowing that I am with you, that I am leading you, and that I am preparing for you things far greater than you can imagine. As you walk through each day of this season of testing, I know there are moments when your heart feels weary. There are times when you wonder if you can keep your faith until the end. You ask yourself whether the truth will ever be revealed, whether light will overcome the darkness that seems to surround you. My child, I say to you today, be strong in heart, for I am faithful. What I have begun in your life, I will complete. No force can hinder it. My child, do you know that in the very moments when you feel most weary, I am working most powerfully within you? When everything around you seems unfavorable, when you have no human support to lean on, that is when you are learning to rely completely on me. I did not allow these circumstances to wear you out, but so that you would learn a precious truth. Your true strength does not come from the approval of others, but from your intimate relationship with me. Once you have tasted this, you will walk in a new freedom, no longer bound by the opinions or judgments of people. In the days to come, you may hear more unpleasant words, and some relationships may continue to shift. Some people will leave so that there is room for new ones. I am preparing for you. Some doors will close so that you may enter better ones. Trust in me. Keep your heart in peace. Do not try to cling to what I have allowed to be closed. I also want you to remember that as you pass through this season, do not lose your heart of gratitude. Gratitude is a key that will help you keep your soul steady in every circumstance. When you lift up thanksgiving to me, because everything is easy, but because you know I am faithful and sovereign over all things, it is in that very moment that you guard your heart from bitterness. Gratitude helps you to see my hand at work, even in the smallest details. And this attitude of gratitude will open even more doors of blessing in your life. My child, I also want to teach you another lesson, the lesson of discernment. Not every sweet word comes from a sincere heart. Not everyone who is near you truly desires what is good for you. I am teaching you to discern what voice comes from the Holy Spirit and what voice comes from the flesh or from the enemy's influence. When you learn this, you will no longer be easily swayed by praise or criticism. You will walk in a new wisdom, knowing when to be silent, when to speak, when to move forward, and when to step back. I also know that sometimes your heart feels lonely. When you look around and do not see many who understand you. But my child, you are not alone. I am here, and more than that, I am preparing people who share your heart and your mind. They will come at the right time, too soon, not too late. They will be companions on this new journey. They will not be shaken by rumors or influenced by baseless opinions. They will see you as I see you, and they will become trusted friends and faithful fellow warriors. My child, as you wait, remain faithful in the small things each day. Do not let trials cause you to forsake your good habits or your private times with me. Continue to seek me daily. Let my word nourish your soul. Let my presence refresh your spirit. As you do this, you will keep the flame of faith burning brightly. And then, when the new season comes, you will not only enter it with joy, but with a steadfast heart and a spirit more mature than ever before. I love you with an everlasting love, no matter what others may say, no matter how circumstances may change. My love for you remains unchanging. Be steadfast and keep moving forward. I am with you in every step you take, and you will see, in the end, It is I who will bring you honor not by your own strength, but because you have chosen to remain in me and allow me to act on your behalf, my beloved child. As you continue to walk through these days, I want to remind you that there is no situation too dark for my light to shine through. Even if rumors swirl around you, even if voices rise to tarnish your name, know this: the light I have placed within you cannot be extinguished. It is not by your own power that it is preserved, but by my power that sustains you. And it is precisely in the most difficult times that this light will have the greatest opportunity to shine. My child, you may feel as though you are walking a lonely path, as some who were once close now turn away or remain silent. But my dear one, I am right here. Every step you take, I see. Every silent sigh of your heart, I hear. And in this solitude, I am drawing you closer to me. There are truths of my kingdom that you can only learn in seasons such as this, when the noise of the world quiets, and your spirit opens more deeply to hear my voice. Let these days become an opportunity for you to draw nearer to me. Do not let your mind be caught up in idle talk or fruitless matters. Instead, turn your heart toward me. Set aside time to sit quietly before me and listen to my voice. There are things I long to reveal to you, aspects of wisdom and discernment that I desire to impart to you in this season, but you can only receive them as you make time to dwell in my presence. My child, I know there are moments when you feel weary, as though you are carrying too much. But remember, you were never meant to bear the burden alone. Come to me. Bring to me every worry, every sorrow. Allow me to carry that burden for you. When you release what was never yours to carry, you will find your heart lightened and your spirit freer to walk in the joy I have for you. I know there may still be unspoken pain within your heart. You may still wrestle with the way others have treated you. But my child, let me touch those wounds. Do not try to hide them, nor let them fester in the depths of your soul. Bring them all before me. Let my love heal every place of pain within you. No wound is too deep for me to heal. And as you allow me to do this work, you will experience a deeper and more complete healing than you ever thought possible. In this season, I desire to teach you the power of holy silence. Words are not always the best tool to defend yourself. There are moments when your quietness in me is the strongest testimony of all. When you choose not to respond in the flesh, when you refuse to be drawn into the cycle of arguments, it is then that you stand upon the firm foundation of wisdom. And I will cause that silence to become a voice of weight before those whose hearts are upright. My child, I do not fear when you find yourself in a season where everything seems to be tested. It is in these very seasons that I am strengthening the foundation of your spirit. I am pruning what is unnecessary. I am purifying the motives of your heart so that you may enter the new season with integrity and a stronger spirit. Every trial you face is not meant to break you, but to refine you, to make you like pure gold, refined by fire. Remember, true victory is not when everyone speaks well of you, nor when you are vindicated immediately. True victory is when you maintain a pure heart before me, when you do not allow lies to stain your soul, when you continue to love and to forgive despite the circumstances. In doing so, you are stepping into a freedom and spiritual authority that no force can take from you. My child, you need not worry about whether justice will be done. I am the righteous one. In my time, all things will be brought to light. What is now hidden, I will expose. What others seek to conceal, I will unveil. and you will see that my justice is never delayed. But while you wait for that day, your part is to keep your heart upright, to continue living according to my values, and not to be drawn into the spiral of retaliation or bitterness. My beloved child, you may be thinking that lies are spreading faster than the truth. You may feel as though justice is slow in coming. But, my child, remember that my timing is not the same as human timing. I am neither in a hurry, nor am I late. Everything I do has its appointed time and purpose. Sometimes I allow certain situations to linger, not because I cannot intervene, but because I intend to use those very circumstances to refine you, to teach you patience, and to strengthen your faith. And when this season passes, you will not only be vindicated, but you will also be elevated in spiritual maturity and authority. Remember that the enemy cannot steal what I have ordained for you. Those lies may cloud some people's judgment for a moment, but they cannot alter the destiny I have written for you. Your name is engraved in the palm of my hand. Your purpose was established before you were even formed in your mother's womb. No force, no accusation can destroy that. Therefore, continue to walk forward with steadfast trust. Let my word be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. My child, I also want you to remember that in the moments when you feel the loneliest, I am actually the closest to you. When those you once trusted walk away, when those you once hoped would stand with you remain silent, know that I am not silent. I am whispering to your heart, reminding you that you are not alone. My angels are encamped around you, and I myself am upholding you with my mighty arm. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but in the spiritual realm, a strong hedge of protection surrounds you. In this season, I am also teaching you the lesson of holy separation. Not everyone is meant to walk with you in every season. Some people are only meant for a part of the journey. And when I allow certain relationships to change, it is not rejection of you, but my protection over you. I am preparing you for a new season, a new calling, and not everyone has the heart or the mindset to journey with you into that place. Therefore, learn to release with peace. Do not mourn what I am removing. Open your heart to receive what new things I am preparing for you. My child, I know that letting go is not always easy, especially when those who depart are ones you have loved and trusted. But remember, I am the one who sees all things in advance. I know who can walk with you further, and who can no longer accompany you. And as you trust my guidance, you will find that those I bring into your life in the new season will be ones who will encourage you, support you, and help you fully develop the gifts and purpose I have placed within you. My child, remain faithful in the small things. Do not let circumstances derail you. No matter what people say, no matter how situations appear, continue to live according to my values. Continue to seek my presence daily. Let my word renew your mind. And as you keep your heart in integrity and humility, your life itself will become a testimony far greater than any defense you could speak. I will cause others to see the truth through the way you live. I want to remind you that seasons of testing like this do not last forever. They are but a part of the journey on which I am leading you. One day, you will look back and realize that it was during this very season that you learned the most precious lessons. You will see that it was in the moments that seemed the hardest that I was working most powerfully within your heart, and you will step into your new season not only with joy, but with a mature spirit and a faith stronger than ever before. My beloved child, there are certain things in my kingdom that can only be forged through trials. Faith cannot be made steadfast without being tested by fire. The heart cannot be purified without passing through seasons of refining, and I am using this very season to shape you into the person I have destined you to become, not to break you, but to make you stand stronger, not to defeat you, but to cause you to triumph with a spirit stronger than ever before, with every faithful step you take. Every day you choose forgiveness over resentment. Every day you keep your heart upright before me. You are being transformed more and more into my likeness. My child, do you realize that when you keep your heart pure amidst slander, it is a great spiritual victory? Many can maintain a pure heart when everything is going well, when they are praised by others. But the one who can remain upright when misunderstood, opposed, or maligned is stepping into a deeper realm of relationship with me. And my child, that is exactly what I am doing in you. I am leading you into a maturity that no circumstance can shake. Beloved one, I know there are times when you feel weary, times when you want to give up, times when you think that if only you had remained silent, if only you had kept a lower profile, things might have been different. But remember this, I have placed you in this position, at this moment, not so that you would shrink back, but so that you would shine. A light is not meant to be hidden under a table, but placed on a stand to give light to all. And as the light within you shines brighter, the darkness will inevitably try to oppose it. This is to be expected, but you do not need to fear. I am with you. The light within you does not come from your own strength, but from my spirit within you, and no force can extinguish it. My child, in this season, I am also teaching you a lesson about being free from the need for human approval. Perhaps in the past, you were still affected by what others thought of you. Perhaps you still longed to be understood and loved by everyone. But now, I am leading you to a deeper place, where your heart is no longer swayed by the opinions or words of man. I want you to know that your true worth is found in me, not in the acceptance or rejection of others. When you step into that freedom, you will walk more lightly, more boldly, and you will be able to accomplish greater things for my kingdom. My beloved, do not forget that as you go through these trials, there are many who are silently watching you. They may not say anything, but they are observing how you respond to adversity. And it is through the integrity of your heart, through the peace you carry in these moments, that your life will become a living testimony to them. Many will be encouraged. Many will be strengthened through your life. And I will use you as a vessel to reveal my love and faithfulness to those around you. Beloved one, do not be discouraged if there are seasons where you must walk alone. There are stretches of the spiritual journey where solitude is necessary, so that I can deepen the intimacy between you and me. Do not fear loneliness. It is in those moments of solitude that you will hear my voice more clearly, that you will sense my presence more deeply, and when you emerge from this season, you will carry a stronger heart, a spirit unmoved by circumstances or by people. Be strong and courageous. I am going before you to prepare the way. Good things await you ahead. You only need to continue walking in trust and obedience, and you will see when this season passes, my glory will be clearly revealed upon your life. Not so that you may be exalted, but so that my name may be glorified through you. Remain faithful. My beloved, I am with you today, tomorrow, and forevermore. My precious child, as you persist in keeping your heart in these days of great trial, I know there are moments when it feels as though you are battling a storm with no end in sight. Perhaps you have often asked yourself, when will this storm pass? When will justice be served? When will I be able to walk in peace without the shadow of slander and misunderstanding? My child, I hear the cries of your heart. I see every silent prayer you lift in the late hours of the night, and I want you to know that not a single word of yours goes unheard. Every prayer, every tear is remembered by me. My child, there are things in my kingdom that can only be formed through trials. Faith cannot become steadfast unless it passes through the fire. The heart cannot be purified unless it undergoes seasons of refinement. And it is through this very season that I am shaping you into the person I have destined you to be. Not so that you would break, but so that you would stand stronger. Not so that you would be defeated, but so that you would overcome with a spirit stronger than ever before. Each day you walk faithfully. Each day you choose forgiveness over bitterness. Each day you keep your heart upright before you are becoming more like me. My child, do you realize that when you keep your heart pure amid slander, it is a great spiritual victory? Many can keep their hearts pure when all is well, when they are praised by others. But the one who can maintain an upright heart when misunderstood, opposed, and maligned, that one is entering a new depth of relationship with me. And my child, this is what I am working within you. I am leading you into a maturity that no circumstance can shake. My child, I know there are moments when you feel weary, when you feel like giving up. There are times you think, if only I had remained silent. If only I had stayed hidden. Perhaps things would be different. But my child, remember, I have placed you in this position, at this timino for you to shrink back, but for you to shine. A light is not meant to be hidden under a basket, but placed on a stand to give light to everyone. And as the light within you shines brighter, the darkness will naturally seek to resist it. That is inevitable. But you need not fear. I am with you. The light within you does not come from your own strength, but from my spirit within you, and no force can extinguish it. My child, in this season, I am also teaching you the lesson of freedom from the need for human approval. Perhaps in the past, you were influenced by what others thought of you. Perhaps you longed to be understood and loved by all. But now, I am leading you into a deeper place where your heart will no longer be swayed by the opinions or words of people. I want you to know that your true worth is found in me, not in the acceptance or rejection of others. When you enter into that freedom, you will live more lightly, more boldly, and you will be able to accomplish greater things for my kingdom. My child, do not forget that even as you walk through this trial, many are silently observing you. They may not say it, but they are watching how you face adversity. And it is through the integrity of your heart and the peace you carry in these moments that you will become a living testimony to them. Many will be encouraged. Many will be strengthened through your life. And I will use you as an instrument to reveal my love and my faithfulness to them. My child, do not be disheartened if there are seasons when you must walk alone. There are stretches of this spiritual journey where you must walk in solitude, so that I may deepen the intimacy between us. Do not fear the loneliness. It is in that very solitude that you will hear my voice more clearly and sense my presence more profoundly. And when you emerge from this season, You will carry a strong heart and an unshakable spirit, not moved by circumstances or by people. My child, remain steadfast. Continue to cultivate deep intimacy with me each day. Let my word renew your mind. Let my presence refresh your soul. And you will see, when the appointed time I have set comes, everything will shift. What is now hidden will be brought to light by my hand. Lies will be silenced, and truth will shine forth, not so that you may be exalted, but so that my name may be glorified through your life. My child, I love you with an unchanging love. I have chosen you, called you, and led you to this very day. Trust in me. Walk with unwavering confidence, and you will see that every promise I have given you, I will fulfill. Not a single word of mine will fall to the ground in vain. I am the faithful one, and you are my beloved, a precious creation in my eyes. Beloved child, as you continue to persevere on this journey, I want you to know that not a single moment of these past days has been meaningless. Every moment you choose to keep your heart upright, every time you choose to love in the face of opposition, every time you choose silence instead of argument, these are good seeds that I will cause to bloom in my perfect season. My season is neither delayed nor early. It comes at the right time. And when it comes, you will look back and see that everything you endured, everything you overcame, holds immeasurable value. My child, I know there are times when your heart feels weary, when you feel as though you are walking this path alone. Perhaps you look around and see that those who once walked with you are no longer there. Perhaps you feel that your words fall on deaf ears, that no one truly hears or understands. But my child, I hear, I understand every word, every hidden thought within you, and I am right here, closer than anyone else. While others may misunderstand you, may turn their backs on you, I will never do so. I am the faithful one. I am your Father who loves you with an everlasting love. My child, in this season, I am also teaching you the lesson of spiritual steadfastness. A faith untested cannot mature. A heart unrefined by fire cannot be made pure. And it is in these very days, when you face opposition, when you endure slander, that I am doing my deepest work within your soul. I do not want you to have a theoretical faith. I desire for you to have a living faith, a faith tested and proven through adversity. And when you overcome these trials, you will carry a greater spiritual authority, a steadfastness that no circumstance can shake. My child, also in this season, I want you to learn to discern the voices you hear, what is from me, what is from man, and what is from the enemy. As you listen to my voice daily, as you let my word saturate your mind, your discernment will sharpen. You will no longer be easily swayed by the voices around you. And when you master this, you will walk in a new freedom. You will no longer be drawn into fruitless debates. You will know when to speak, when to remain silent, when to act, and when to wait. This is a wisdom I am imparting to you in this season. My child, I also know that there are still wounds in your heart that have not fully healed. Perhaps when you hear slanderous words again, you still feel a sting. Perhaps when you remember those who turned their backs on you, there is still bitterness. But my child, let me touch those wounds. Let me heal them deep within. Do not hide them. Do not try to appear strong in pretense. Be honest with me. Bring before me everything that is in your heart, and I will do a deep healing work. I do not heal merely on the surface. I heal at the root, so that when you enter the new season, you will not carry the old wounds with you. My child, I also want you to remember that vengeance does not belong to you. There may be times when your heart longs to prove yourself right, to see others pay for what they have done. But my child, leave justice to me. Let me handle all things in my way and in my timing. Your part is to keep your heart pure and full of love. When you choose to relinquish the right to seek justice for yourself and entrust it to me, you will step into a new freedom, and you will see me work in marvelous ways, in ways you never expected. My child, in this season, I am also opening your eyes to discern true relationships. There are people whose hearts I am allowing to be revealed, not to hurt you, but so that you may clearly see who can truly walk with you in this new season. Do not be saddened when some people walk away. Do not grieve over relationships I am removing. Trust that I am doing this for your highest good, and I am preparing new companions, those who are faithful, those who share your heart, to walk alongside you in the journey ahead. My child, be steadfast. Continue to cultivate deep communion with me. Let my word be the solid foundation of your soul, and you will see, when this season passes, not only will you be restored, but you will be elevated to a new height. I will cause my name to be glorified through your life, and you will walk in a peace, a joy that the world cannot give, nor can it take away. I know there are moments when your heart whispers to me, Father, I am weary. I have kept my heart upright. I have not retaliated. I have chosen to forgive. Yet the lies still remain, and truth has yet to be revealed. My child, I hear those whispers. I never turn a deaf ear to the cries of your heart. And today, I want to remind you that with every faithful step you take in the light, with every day you choose to keep your heart pure, you are storing up for yourself a great reward in eternity. The true reward is not in the fleeting praise of man, nor in instant vindication. The true reward is when I look upon you and see that you have remained steadfast in love, that you have preserved the softness of your heart, that you continue to walk humbly even in the face of adversity. My child, this is more precious in my eyes than any recognition the world could offer. And one day, I will reveal my faithfulness. I will publicly honor those who have walked faithfully in the shadows without losing faith. My child, I know there are days when you feel as though you are swimming against the current, when your words seem to fall on deaf ears, when your upright actions are misunderstood. But my child, know this, you are not going against the current in vain. You are walking the very path that my only begotten Son once walked. He too was misunderstood, opposed, and falsely accused by those filled with envy. Yet he did not allow this to hinder his love. And today, I call you to follow his example. Do not let your heart grow hard. Do not give bitterness a place in your soul. When you choose to keep your heart tender, when you choose to continue loving even those who have wounded you, you are entering into a depth of the Spirit that few can reach. For true love is not shown when all is easy, but when in the midst of adversity, in the midst of opposition, you still choose to love. And this is what I am working within you. I am teaching you to love more deeply, to forgive more completely, to live in true freedom that no circumstance can take away. My child, in this very season, I will open your eyes to see the true value of every word, and every action. In the past, you may have been influenced by what others thought, by outward reputation. But now, I am helping you to understand that a person's true worth does not lie in what people say about them, but in how they live, in their faithfulness before me. And when you grasp this truth, you will live more lightly, more freely. You will no longer feel the need to strain yourself to please others. You will only need to live in a way that pleases me, and that is true freedom. Do not forget that in seasons like this, my presence is the safest refuge for you. You may seek advice from others. You may hope that someone will speak up on your behalf. But my child, no one can understand you as completely as I do. No one can comfort you as deeply as my presence can. Therefore, spend time with me each day. Let me fill you with peace, with unconditional love, and you will see, no matter what happens outwardly, your heart will remain anchored in deep peace. My child, I am also using this very season to teach you the lesson of perseverance. Not every promise is fulfilled immediately. There are promises that must be nurtured through waiting, through perseverance. And I know that is not easy. But my child, when you learn perseverance, you will become stronger, more steadfast. Your faith will be made firm. And when my appointed time comes, you will see that the waiting was entirely worth it. For I never forget my promises. I never forget the things you have faithfully done for my name's sake. While you wait, continue to live faithfully. Do not let slander cause you to change your way of life. Do not let opposition harden your heart. Continue to love. Continue to do good. Continue to speak what is right. And I will use your very life to shine a light for others. There are those quietly observing you. They may not say anything, but they see how you face adversity. And through that, they will be encouraged and drawn closer to me. There are stretches of your spiritual journey that you must walk alone with me, so that I can deepen the relationship between you and me. Do not fear solitude. It is in that solitude that you will hear my voice more clearly, that you will feel my presence more profoundly, and when you step out of this season, you will carry a greater depth in your spirit. My child, I know that there are times when you wonder, why do the righteous suffer injustice? Why do those who lie seem to be winning? But my child, remember that true victory is not found in what is temporary. What you see today is only the surface, but I see what lies beneath. And I know that those who rely on falsehood will not stand firm for long. But you, when you choose to live in truth, when you keep your heart pure, you are building upon a foundation so solid that no circumstance can destroy it. My child, do not let your heart be swept into the whirlwind of striving. Not every battle is yours to fight. There are battles where I call you to stand still and allow me to fight for you. When you learn the sacred art of holy stillness, when you discern when to speak and when to remain silent, you will step into a wisdom that few possess. And it is when you stand still in me that you will see my power move unmistakably, not by your own efforts, but by my grace. My child, I also know that there are people whom you once trusted, to whom you once opened your heart, who have now turned their backs on you. This has brought you pain. I understand that pain, for even my only begotten son was betrayed and denied by those he loved. But my child, allow me to heal that wound. Do not let this pain harden your heart. Do not let betrayal rob you of your trust in goodness. Continue to love. Continue to trust. But with the wisdom I am imparting to you, and you will see that I will bring new relationships into your life. True friends, faithful companions to walk beside you. My child, in these days, continue to cultivate an intimate relationship with me. Do not let the noise around you drown out my gentle voice. Take time to sit quietly before me. Let my words sink deeply into your mind and soul. And as you do this, you will grow stronger, no matter how fierce the storm outside may be. Your heart will remain anchored in unshakable peace. This is my promise to those who make me their refuge. My child, remember that perseverance in this season will bear sweet fruit in the seasons to come. Not everything you pray for will be fulfilled instantly, but know that I am at work, even when you cannot yet see it. A seed does not sprout the moment it is sown. It grows quietly beneath the soil. And then the harvest comes. I am the one who never breaks a promise. What I have spoken, I will surely bring to pass. Stay faithful, keep trusting, and you will witness my faithfulness clearly. My child, do not forget that even as you face adversity, others are being strengthened through the way you live. They see your perseverance. They see how you keep your heart pure amid deceitful words. And through this, they are encouraged. They are drawn closer to me. At times, you may not realize that your life is a light to others, but I know, and I will use your very life to reveal my glory. My child, continue walking each day with steadfastness. Do not be discouraged when you do not see immediate change. Do not lose heart when you see the wicked still prospering. Know that I am sovereign, and in my appointed time, all things will be brought to light. Truth will be revealed. Justice will be done. And you will see that none of what you have endured was in vain. I will turn all things for your good, and you will step into a new season with a strengthened heart and a spirit more mature than ever before. My child, I love you with an unchanging love, no matter what others may think, no matter the circumstances. My love for you remains steadfast. You are my beloved. You are a precious creation in my eyes. Continue walking in trust. Let me guide each of your steps. And you will see that when this season passes, you will not only be restored but lifted to a new height, that my name may be glorified through your life. My beloved child, as you step into a deeper stage of this journey, I know there are still questions in your heart that remain unanswered. Perhaps you have often wondered why the good words you once sowed have now been twisted, why those who once spoke kindly to you have become sources of pain. But my child, I say to you today, what you are experiencing is not by chance. It is part of the journey I am using to refine you, to strengthen and purify your heart, to anchor your faith so that it will stand unshaken. My child, when you choose to walk in the truth, you will not always be welcomed with open arms. There are hearts that cannot bear the light of truth, and they will seek to extinguish it. But remember this, my child, the light within you does not come from man, but from me, and no force can extinguish what I have placed within you, regardless of what others may say. No matter the circumstances, that light will continue to shine, for it is I who sustain the flame within your heart and will not let it fade. My child, do not let harsh words cause you to doubt yourself. Do not allow judgmental looks to make you forget who you are in me. You are my beloved. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. You are called to walk in the holiness and power I have given you, not because you are perfect in the eyes of men, but because I chose you before the foundation of the world. Your identity is not defined by what others say about you, but by the word I have spoken over your life. Now, my child, do not let your heart be drawn into useless arguments. There are lies that, when repeated often enough, deceive listeners into believing they are truth. But it is not your task to go about correcting every falsehood or defending your reputation. Leave that to me. Your part is to keep your heart upright, to continue living in the truth, and to let your life itself be a living testimony. Words can be twisted, but a life of integrity cannot be denied. In this season, I also desire for you to learn a precious lesson: the power of Spirit-led silence. There are times when a spoken word may only ignite further conflict, but there are also times when silence in me becomes the most powerful way to face adversity. When you choose to remain in holy silence, you are allowing me to act on your behalf, and you will see that the peace within you will confound and unsettle opposing forces. My child, do not be afraid when some people walk away. Not everyone is meant to walk with you through every season. There are those whom I allow to come into your life for only a time, to teach you certain lessons, and then they will leave. There are others whom I remove from your life to protect you from things that are not fitting for the new season I am preparing. Therefore, do not grieve. Trust that I know what is best for you, and I will bring to your side those whom I have truly appointed to walk with you in the seasons ahead. My child, as you walk through these days, continue to cultivate a heart of gratitude. No matter the circumstances, always find something for which to give thanks to me. When you maintain a grateful heart in the midst of adversity, you open the door for my grace to pour into your life. Gratitude will guard your heart from bitterness. It will help you to see my hand at work even in the smallest of things. And as you continue to offer thanksgiving, you will experience a deep peace that the world cannot give. Now, my child, know that this season shall pass. No season lasts forever. And when the new season comes, you will enter it with a more mature spirit, with a stronger faith, with wisdom refined through adversity. What you are learning today will become precious tools for you in the seasons to come, and you will see that every sorrow, every loss, every misunderstanding you have endured, I have used them all for your good, to make you more like me. I love you with an unchanging love. Though others may leave you, I will never forsake you. Though the words of men may falter, my word over you stands firm. Continue to walk forward with steady feet. Let me be your strength each day, and you will see the good things I have promised you. I will surely bring them to pass in my perfect time. I know there are times when your soul grows weary because of things yet to be revealed. There are silent questions that rise within you. Do others truly understand what I am enduring? Will the truth be brought to light? Will I still have the strength to go on? My child, listen to my voice speaking to you today. You are not alone. I am holding your hand. Every step you take, every tear you shed, I see them all. Nothing in this journey is wasted. I am using it all to strengthen your spirit. My child, know this: what I am doing within you is more precious than anything external. When I allow you to walk through these difficult days, it is not to wear you down, but to build within you an unshakable foundation. For I know what awaits you in the coming season. I am preparing you to carry greater things. A vessel cannot be filled when it is still clogged with remnants of the old. In the same way, I am cleansing your heart, pruning away what is unnecessary, so that when the new season arrives, you will be filled with wisdom, love, and power from me. Do not let harsh words cause you to forget who you are in me. Others may not understand you. They may twist your words, distort your good intentions. But my child, I know your heart. I see every motive, every deepest longing of your soul, and I alone have the authority to judge with righteousness. Do not wear yourself out trying to please everyone. Do not drain your strength in trying to defend yourself. Instead, let me be your advocate. Let me be your refuge, the one who upholds your honor. My child, when you keep your heart pure amidst a sea of lies, you glorify me more powerfully than any sermon could. A holy life in adversity carries deep influence. There will be those who will never forget how you faced trials, and through that, their hearts will soften, and their eyes will be opened. You may not see it immediately, but trust that what you are sowing today will bear fruit in my appointed season. My child, do not fear when you must walk paths that seem lonely. I allow such seasons so that you may learn that I am enough for you. When every other support is stripped away, when your voice seems drowned out by countless words of judgment, it is then that you will learn the value of abiding in me. And when you grasp this truth, you will no longer be swayed by changing circumstances, nor shaken by human judgments. My child, I am also teaching you that true contentment does not come from outward things, but from a living relationship with me, whether you are vindicated or not, whether others understand you or not. You can still live in joy when you know that I am with you, and that you are pleasing me. This is a joy that the world cannot give, nor can it take away, and I desire for you to learn to live in this joy, so that no matter how fierce the storm, your heart will remain filled with unshakable peace. My child, do not forget that what you are going through today is preparing you for greater things in the days to come. The present trials are shaping you into someone I can trust with weighty responsibilities in my kingdom. If you remain faithful in keeping your heart upright today, you will be ready to walk through the new doors I will open in the next season, and you will see that every sorrow, every loss, every misunderstanding you have endured has not been in vain. My child, continue to keep your heart tender before me. Do not let bitterness find a place in your soul. Continue to forgive, even when others do not apologize. Continue to love, even when that love is not returned. Continue to do good, even when no one sees, for you are not living to please man, but to please me. And when you live this way, you will walk in true freedom. No word can bind you. No judgment can cause you to lose heart. Know that I am holding your hand. Nothing happens outside of my sovereignty. Even though you may not see change at this very moment, I am working. What is hidden will be brought to light in my appointed time, and you will see that what I have promised you, I will surely fulfill in its entirety. Be steadfast. Continue to walk in trust, and you will enter a new season with a strengthened spirit, unwavering faith, and complete joy in me. As you go deeper into the path I have prepared, I want you to remember that not everything your eyes see today is the final word. What is present now is only temporary, but what I am preparing for you, what I have ordained for your life, is eternal and unshakable. Do not let present circumstances cause you to forget my promises. Do not let distorted words obscure the truth I have spoken over you. For what I have begun in you, I will bring to completion on the day I have appointed. My child, I want to remind you that when you see others seemingly prosper through deceit, though not lose heart, do not compare your journey to that of others. Each person walks their own path, follows a unique process under my guidance. You do not know all that is taking place within another's heart, but I do, and I am the righteous one. What is built upon lies will not stand for long, but what is built on the foundation of truth and faithfulness, though it may progress more slowly, will endure forever. So, remain steadfast on the path I have set before you. Even if it seems narrower and lonelier, do not forget, my child, that righteousness is not something to prove to others, but something to live out before me. Others may not see your heart, may not understand your true motives, but I see, I understand every thought, every hidden intention, and I am the one who rewards the faithful. Therefore, do not be overly concerned with what others think. Live each day to please me, and in my appointed time, I will publicly defend you and openly reveal your faithfulness. Right now, do not be afraid when you find yourself relearning the lessons of trust. There are seasons when I allow you to walk through trials not to bring you to despair, but to deepen your faith. A faith that is never tested cannot mature. A love that is never tried cannot be purified. And I am using what you are experiencing to refine you, so that your love for me becomes more pure and your faith more steadfast. In this season, I want you to learn how to rest in me. Do not let your heart always be in a state of striving or battling. There are battles that do not belong to you. There are matters in which you do not need to win. Learn to rest in me, to entrust everything to me. When you lay down the burdens that were never yours to carry, you will find your heart lighter, your spirit renewed, and from that place of rest, you will be filled with new strength to continue walking the path I have set before you. Continue to guard your heart against bitterness. Do not allow slander or betrayal to rob you of the purity of your soul. Remember that you are walking a path that my only begotten Son also walked. He was betrayed, rejected, and falsely judged. Yet he did not allow these things to harden his heart. He continued to love, to forgive, to keep his heart pure, and I am calling you to do the same. When you do this, you are not only walking in my likeness, but you are also storing up for yourself a great reward in eternity. My child, continue to sow what is good. Do not let evil cause you to stop doing what is right. Do not let injustice silence your voice of truth. Keep loving. Keep serving. Keep living faithfully. For as you sow, you are planting seeds for a future harvest. And I am the God of justice. I will not let your labor be in vain. In my appointed time, you will witness the good fruits that will spring forth from the very seeds you are faithfully sowing today. My beloved child, I love you with an unchanging love, no matter the circumstances, no matter what others may say. My love for you remains steadfast. You are my dearly loved one, a precious creation in my sight. Continue to walk in trust. Allow me to guide you step by step, and you will see that what I have promised, I will surely fulfill. Remain faithful. Remain strong, for a new season is drawing near, and you will enter it with a renewed spirit, with unwavering faith, and with complete joy in me. Thank you for listening to today's message. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that together we may continue to receive the living word. build a strong foundation of faith, and walk in the boundless love of the Lord. Amen.